Hogwatch continues. You see, we need to talk about a man named Craig Robertson, who was killed during a shootout with the FBI. You see, there's a very dangerous disease going around in America, and it's called brain rot. And it tends to affect conservatives. The final stages of the disease involve the patient spouting off lines about owning the libs and then giggling to themselves. Now, conservative media has limply tried to frame Craig Robertson as a man who was unjustly executed by the state. Something that they have never done for any single one of the black people murdered by police, whether even when they were unarmed, or even after they told police that they had a gun in their car and were then subsequently shot. However, this case is very different for conservatives. You see, they allege that Joe Biden himself sent the FBI to kill Craig Robertson. Now this, as you might imagine, is a pretty severe thing to accuse someone of. Let's take a look at some of Craig Robertson's posts on social media. Just to judge whether or not maybe the FBI was justified in keeping an eye on this man, who, keep in mind, died in a shootout with them a couple days ago. I hear Biden is coming to Utah, digging out my old ghillie suit and cleaning the dust off the M24 sniper rifle. Welcome, buffoon-in-chief. In my dream, I see Joe Biden's body in a dark corner of a DC parking garage with his head severed and lying in a huge puddle of blood. Hoorah! The FBI tried to interfere with my free speech right in my driveway. My 45 ACP was ready to smoke him. To my friends in the Federal Bureau of Idiots, I know you're reading this and you have no idea how close your agents came to violent eradication. Perhaps Utah will become famous this week as the place a sniper took out Biden the Marxist. Just a couple of these. Additionally, here's some older posts by Craig Robertson from the Obama years, and as you can guess, they're real fucking weird. Today, I cut off Obama's head, gutted him, skinned him, roasted him, and ate him. Then I piked for an hour. P.S. Obama is the name of my neighbor's cat. Lol. I don't know how y'all feel about Obama, but I ain't shy to tell you I'm sick of his lying mouth. From his Marxist point of view, the rest of us Merkins are too stupid to walk and chew gum. That comment Obama made last week about us, I mean real people, not building anything, it was all because of government. This guy shows us every time he opens his mouth just how stupid he is. You know, folks, you can't fix stupid. Remember the Gis jerk, fool, idiot, Obama can't run on his record and lies about everything. Damn, I'll bet he ain't black neither. When will America wake up and realize he isn't the greatest thing since sliced bread? Hell, he isn't much more than the dimmest bulb in the box and a puppet for that SOB George Soros. In case you had any doubts about my real feelings towards our joke of a president, Obama sucks. Now, you'll also notice that in this picture of, a screenshot from his Facebook, you'll notice that there is actually, indeed, a photo of him, multiple photos of him, in a ghillie suit, out in the wilderness, lining up shots. So, again, the post, the joke, about him getting into a ghillie suit and possibly assassinating the president was less of a joke and more of a, I really could try and do that type situation. And just a few more recent ones. Jack Smith has smelly brown stuff all around his nose. Guess it's because he just pulled his nose out of Merrick Garland's keister. The Biden administration is the turds afloat in the cesspool. That is now America. The Democrat Biden criminal machine is trying it again. When Biden looses his best recourse is a pistol in his mouth. Limp Dick Lloyd Austin, Secretary of Defense, it will always be Fort Bragg. Shove Fort Liberty right up your ass. Shame. You know, it's just jokes. Except the FBI came to his house to tell him to stop making threats to the president, and he told them to fuck off. And then allegedly started a shootout with them when they came to his house again. And they then shot back because they're the FBI and they have guns. And he died in the firefight. Because... Yeah. Oh, update on this story. Truth Social reported this guy? Wait, really? I did not know that part. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Truth Social reported Craig. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is from 14 hours ago. Trump's Truth Social tipped off FBI about Utah man who threatened to kill Biden before being shot dead in raid. Oh my god, dude. Truth Social tipped off authorities to the concerning online posts of one of Donald Trump's followers months before he was shot dead by the FBI. So, literally, Donald Trump, the service that Donald Trump owns, literally led to this guy's death, which is maybe one of the most poetic things about this story. Like, man, it is so sad that the propaganda machine around Donald Trump was so strong, and honestly, the Republican Party was so strong for so long that it broke this man's brain to the point where he just essentially killed himself for no reason. Let's see. A senior law enforcement official told NBC News that the former president's social media company alerted the FBI back in March about a particular post left by Craig Delieu Robertson on the platform. In the post, Robertson, a 74-year-old Air Force veteran who described himself as a MAGA Trumper, had threatened to kill Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg Jr. under his account Winston for Eagles. At the time, Mr. Bragg was preparing to bring charges against Mr. Trump in connection to hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels and others to cover up his alleged affairs ahead of the 2016 presidential election. In early April, the former president was hit with 34 charges, yada, yada, yada. Let's see. FBI agent received the tip on the 19th of March. Following the tip, 2 FBI agents had gone to Robertson's home in Provo, Utah, confronted him about the online threat. Robertson allegedly dismissed the threat, telling the agents, "I said it was a dream. We're done here. Don't return without a warrant." Over the next 5 months, the FBI uncovered multiple threats made by Robertson against Mr. Trump rivals, including New York Attorney General Letitia James, Vice President Kamala Harris, and U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland. Yeah, just a whole ass armory in there. Then on Sunday, Robertson, who owned multiple firearms, had taken to social media to make chilling threats against Mr. Biden. "I heard Biden is coming to Utah just hours before the president's visit to the state." Robertson added he was cleaning the dust off his M24 sniper rifle. Following the disturbing post, FBI agents tried to execute a search warrant on Robertson's home on Wednesday and arrest him on federal charges of making death threats against Mr. Biden, Mr. Bragg, and FBI agents. During the encounter, Robertson allegedly refused to comply with commands and pointed a firearm at the agents. He was fatally shot by the FBI agents. Yeah, Robertson's family has since spoken to insist he would never have acted on his words. Yeah, guy who talks about imagining Biden's severed head in the corner of an abandoned parking garage, and also talks about how he wants to snipe the president in his ghillie suit when he both owns a sniper rifle and the ghillie suit, never would have done it, despite then pointing a gun at FBI agents and owning an entire arsenal of firearms. It's all just memes, guys. It's all just memes right until he's set up on the grassy knoll, you know? Yeah, pro tip, guys, don't pull guns on the FBI. Pro tip, don't do that. If it greatly decreases your lifespan, okay? Greatly decreases your lifespan. Here's the statement by the family. Though his statements were intemperate at times, he has never and would never commit any act of violence against another human being over political or philosophical disagreement, the family said in a statement. Uh-huh. Yeah. There was very little he could do but exercise his First Amendment right to free speech and voice his protest in what has become the public square of our age, the internet and social media. I don't know who needs... Also, I don't know who needs to know this, but it is actually illegal for you to threaten to kill the president. Regardless if you're, like, trying to, like, oh, I was just saying it because, you know, I have the right to say anything as an American. Even if you have no intention of actually trying to do that, that is actually illegal to do. Yeah, like they will come after you. The FBI will come to your door and be like, "Hey, so we saw what you said. We want to know a little bit more about why you said that." You know? He talked about torturing, killing, and eating a cat. Yeah, like fucking weirdo. Yeah, threats against a president have their own special law. Yeah, like, your right to free speech is infringed in a precious few number of ways, but one of them is basically prohibiting you from making threats against the president. Also, for those of you who don't know, making death threats in general is illegal. That is not protected speech. Has to be a true threat. The FBI will look into it. Well, yeah, exactly. You know, like, there's a... I don't know if I can get away with this, but, yeah.
Hi, I'm
I'll probably get clapped for this, but it'll be worth it.
Trevor Moore. Did you know that it's illegal to say I want to kill the President of the United States of America? It's illegal. It's a federal offense. It's one of the only sentences that you're not allowed to say. Now, it was okay for me to say it right then because I was just telling you that it's illegal to say I want to kill the President of the United States of America. I'm not actually saying it. I'm just letting you know that it's illegal to say that. It's kind of like a public service. I'm letting you know so that you don't accidentally go out and say something like that. But what's interesting is that it's very illegal to say, I really, really think someone out there should kill the President of the United States of America. That's illegal, extremely illegal, very, very illegal, but not illegal to say with a mortar launcher. Because that's its own sentence. It's an incomplete sentence, but it may have nothing to do with the sentence before that. So that's perfectly fine, perfectly legal. I also found out that it's incredibly illegal, extremely illegal, to go on television and say something like the best place to fire a mortar launcher at the White House would be from the roof of the Rockefeller Hewitt building because of minimal security and you'd have a clear line of sight to the president's bedroom. Insanely illegal. Ridiculously, recklessly, insanely illegal. Yet even more illegal to show an illustrated diagram. Insanely illegal, ridiculously, horribly, felonious because they will come to your house in the middle of the night and they will lock you up, extremely against the law. One thing that is technically legal to say is that we have a group that meets Fridays at midnight under the Brooklyn Bridge, and the password is Sic Semper Tyrannis.
Oh, I have no idea if Trevor got a visit for that, but honestly, it does such a good job of illustrating the point. Oh god, classic video. The FBI looked into Kathy Griffin after she posed with faux severed head of Trump, so actually owning a ghillie suit and sniper rifle and threatening to snipe Biden is definitely going to get you a visit. Yeah, 100%, you know? Like, also, when they visit you, they don't instantly arrest you, you know? Like, they just, like, check it out because they're trying to figure out if you pose an actual threat to the president, and if you do, then they charge you, you know? So yeah, that hog in particular. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. So lesson to be learned here, don't threaten to kill the president, and also don't try and turn your firearms on federal agents. It doesn't historically end very well.